Welcome back, everyone. We are into the next set, which is going to be a Bridge 4 versus Blackline. This is a fight between the people who sadly lost to the teams we just saw, both of them. But which team's gonna come out on top here? This might also be a very interesting set. I think they're gonna be quite equal.
Yes, so far what we've seen of Breach 4 and Blackline, they've gotten kinda rolled over by Frostburn and Matthew Fox, but they've shown us that they have like mechanicals, they have a bit of knack, they are able to do things, and I'm really looking forward to see which of these teams is going to get the best of the other.
Yep, it's definitely, I could not say either way, but I do know that we saw earlier from Blackline, they were able to take back, and especially pose a bit of a strong threat to Frostburn, specifically on the Splat Zones map. I think it was on Manta. Yes. So it'll be interesting to see if that's what they excel in. But as you can see here, our lovely audience, as they slowly notice that they're on camera.
Yes, say hi to our audience.
Yes, indeed. Everyone's very much enjoying and hyped to see what's going to be happening in this next set here. But yes, it's so fun just being out there in the crowd. Absolutely. You can definitely pick out a couple players there. But yes, I will say that from what we saw earlier, Blackline was able to put up a bit more of a consistent fight on Splat Zone, so that might be something that they very much excel in. But I do not know when it comes to clams. No idea what to expect from this. No idea who's going to be able to get a bit more of an edge here.
Yeah.
But might be Blackline, might be Bridge 4. I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys cannot understand, we don't know these teams so well, so we are just trying to.
I think I actually have seen Blackline play a little bit in a couple tournaments. But I don't. It's hard to quantify against Bridge 4. You know, whenever because they were the team that played Matthew Fox Emoji. So regardless, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. It's a bit difficult to figure out exactly what to expect when we're going into this. But I'm trying to think back now. Though it doesn't matter because we're going to get into the game and they're going to show us.
It is time to know which of his team gets the best of the other. We see a range blaster on one side, Custom Junior on the other.
And an explosion? An explosion? Okay. Okay. Blackline, all right, we see you. And yeah, Custom Junior as well on the side of Bridge 4, adding a bit more consistent paint. But already the first player to go down is for Bridge 4, that new, that's the new Viper as well.
Yes, the new Viper, we see his beacons, one is going to get got by those missiles. Right now, Blackline on their way. They have a lot of clams, but no super clams, and a pick on someone with so many super clams is going to get killed. But right now, Blackline, they only have 2 players up. The Explo, frontline Explo, I love to see it. Come on.
Yes, we absolutely love to see it. Blackline here being a bit more trying to get the clams for a big push and make sure that they can make the most of it here. They're being a bit more hesitant, but that could very much pay off. So that's 2 down on the side of Bridge 4 here. So this might mean that they're able to get this push going. But the Explorers need to be careful that there's going to be one behind them, but that doesn't really matter. They get the clams in. Are they able to follow that up? That's the question.
Blackline 4 versus 2 with clams, with the basket open. They are doing it right now, and that's a very nice first push for them. It's not over, 44 and counting, basket still open and a few more climbs. And they're ready for Blackline. Blackline, 26. If they keep the basket open a bit more, they could KO right here, right now.
Yep.
They just did 5 clams.
Yes, but the thing is, are they going to be able to get them in time? They only need. That will not. They will not be able to get any more clams in time, and I can tell you why. It's because they're in spawn. But
Yep.
absolutely, almost like a one cycle here.
Yeah, very,
What a good
very
push.
big first push for Blackline. Bridgefall, they need to get that control back, but they're already 2 down. Blackline already back in there, back on the aggressivity, 4 versus 2. And Bridgefall are struggling to get anything going, and honestly, that Explosion is so aggressive, has gotten so much. If you don't know how to fight an Explosion, it is so hard for your team to get in.
Yeah, it can be such a struggle, and especially for an aggressive one, if you're not very used to playing against one, you don't really know what to do about that. It can definitely be an issue. Oh! Before they get more than one of the strikes out, they're taken down there. But that does mean that's 3 down for Blackline. This is definitely something that Bridgeford can utilize to their favor. They've got to push though. They've got to push up. They might be able to get this pity in and actually get some points on the board here. But it depends on if they're able to. The one with the power clam though is crab tanking, which does mean they're able to get a pick, but that also means that they're not able to push up with the power clam just yet.
Yeah, but that means Bridgeford won the fight in mid, and right now they are 4 versus 2. They have the advantage, and they are looking to open the basket.
Oh, they did. That did go in. Okay,
But-
for a second
but-
there, it looked like
yeah.
it might not have.
But they got wide, and with just a minute and a half left, Blackline are so comfy right now.
And that does also mean that Blackline is going to get an additional power clam there. They already had one, but it looks like that one might be about to break. But they have the pity one as well. It does look like they were able to rescue it. Now they have 3. Oh, that's 3 dollars beside the bridge
and
for them.
fumbles.
That's not.
That's it!
There's
What a
nothing they
KO!
can do. Oh
What
my
a
goodness.
KO!
Yes, what a KO. Oh my goodness. Well, that's three power clams when you're sitting on what? I think they had about a penalty of maybe 40 something.
That
and
was 4 power clams.
4? Was it 4?
They
oh
had 4
my
power
goodness.
clams. That ended with just 4 power clams thrown at the basket at the same time.
Oh, and a fist bump! Yes, first one I've seen of the game, of the set. I don't know why. It's just very. I like it very much. Very nice. But yes, that will be first game of the set. 2 Blackline and in style. Oh my goodness.
Very great game by Blackline. Bridgeford, they haven't shown us a backline yet.
No.
Sorry. And that means on Umami, against an Explosion, against a range blaster, they need you need to come up with a counter to that. And I think that's the kind of play where Bridgeford kinda should consider changing a weapon or two. Having a bit more range is going to be very important, because otherwise Blackline is going to keep running into you with more range and just getting the best of you.
Yep, yes indeed. And we've seen already that the Explosion is not just going to sit at the back.
Oh,
not
yeah.
just going to wait for the action to come to them. They are going to push up and they're going to chase you down. So unless you have some kind of way to deal with that, then that is definitely going to be an issue. So they need to maybe change up their comp a little bit, see if there's any pocket weapons they can bring out here, and just see if they can kind of maybe surprise Blackline. That's what we need here. But are we going to see that? I'm not so sure.
Yeah, Blackline not changing anything, they don't need to. And Bridgeford not really extending their range. That means they're going to have to rely a lot on that crab tank and on the tri-strike from the Slusher. Slusher that I love to see, and Slusher has been used a lot since the last update, and I love to see Slusher back on top.
Yep, yes indeed. And there is already 2 down on the side of Bridge 4, but Blackline also lost that range blaster there. But They're already working through points here. The Blasters on their way back. It does not. This is not what. Oh, this is not what Bridgeport needs.
Look at that aggressive explosion. That's pretty much okay. I'm playing machine but with an explode.
Yeah.
And here I am in your spawn, getting the lockout.
Yep, yes indeed. And Bridgeport just cannot get back to spawn. They've got that crab tank online, but are not really able to do much with it. They're not able to find the marks that they need. And then of course, as soon as that ends, Blackline's gonna be even further pushed up into their spawn, looking for kills and wiping them out. We said earlier the Blackline put up a fight on Splat Zones, and they showed that here. Bridgeport just didn't have a chance.
That was like, you can see that Blackline knew everything they had to do on this map mode and use a really explode. That was like fire. Whoa.
Yes indeed. Oh my goodness, what a decisive victory there for Blackline, and that will mean that 2-0, that set will go to Blackline, and Bridgeport is sadly still on, hasn't won a set yet. They still have to play, Frostburn, I do believe.
Yes, they have to play Frostburn. That's going to be a tough one for Bridgeport, but you know, you come to this land not just for the games. You come to meet your friends IRL. You come for the ambience. You come for the fire crowd that we have today.
And you come to play on stage.
And you come to play on stage, even if it doesn't go your way. Being on stage, it's just a different experience. Having this land mode, having the stage, having people cheering for every pick that you get, even if you're behind. That's the best way to play Splatoon, and that's why we're here.
It absolutely is. But on that note, I do believe we're going to go to a short break as everything gets set up for round 3. Yes, indeed. And as we were saying, it is going to be Frostburn versus Bridgeport and Matthew Fox Emoji versus Blackline. So definitely stay tuned for that. We will be back real soon. Don't be going anywhere. See you guys soon.